Make sure you subscribe to Dedication TV, man. Coming to you by Monroe Flow. Straight up. Let's do it.
Yo, what's good? What's going on, man? It's your boy AC Tho back with another blog for y'all. Big shout out to everybody that subscribed to the channel. I wanted to touch on something real quick. Shout out to Mike P, man. You know, Mike P, he did a live the other day. Basically, you know, the announcement was made. Him and Jakkboy will not be taking place on Born Legacy. They were pretty much the headline on that specific card. Now, according to Mike P, URL reached out to, you know, him and Jakkboy to lock this battle in, but they never got their actual deposit. They never got their money. They didn't get their money until maybe a couple days ago. You know what I'm saying? And for a lot of guys, they don't necessarily start writing for their opponent until they get the contract and until they get their deposit, which is rightfully, you know, the right thing to do. You know, you want to protect yourself. You know, you never want to, you know, just start writing and getting prepared for an opponent and then something happens and things get switched. Now you got to rewrite for a whole nother opponent, craft whole new material, things of that nature. So I understand the whole point behind that aspect of things. But I do need to say this, man, like, URL, what the hell is going on with y'all? Like, why are y'all dragging y'all feet with booking and locking in these matchups? I did a blog basically asking, like, yo, is URL going through a financial crisis? Because the way they're moving is really, really like a brand new league type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I understand now that caffeine is really not backing them as far as on, you know, trying to have every single event on caffeine. So they're pretty much left with a predicament where a lot of the financial responsibility is back on URL. And, you know, a lot of the events that they're throwing is pretty much going straight to the app now. You know, they're not putting a lot of events on caffeine anymore. You know, caffeine is really, you know, they cut back. You know, they don't want all these type of, you know, events, every single event on caffeine. And rightfully so. You know, if certain you know, events are not bringing in the views, they got to regroup. But one thing, you know, there's a couple things that I noticed. Shout out to, you know, my fellow comrades in the battle rap community. URL does have a lot of artists on their staff, and because they're not throwing as many events and as not many events excuse me, that's like on a major like platform, such as like a caffeine, a lot of guys are getting put to the back burner. You know, they have new talent coming in. They have to push this new talent. They have to cultivate this new talent, make us, the fans, want to see the new talent. But then you got guys like the Kid Chaos, the Mike P's, you know, the people that pretty much been on the roster for some time now, may have got a couple of opportunities, but hasn't really like broke through, you know. And URL, they've pretty much abandoned the marketing aspect of building up these matchups, building up, you know, these battlers and things of that nature. Now it's pretty much just drop the flyer, this is the date, this is where it's going to be, and that's it. You know, there's no really story or build up behind these battle rappers, you know. So I think that aspect of the game has really been absent, you know what I'm saying? And I really wish that they would get back to that aspect of battle rap. But, you know, I don't blame Mike P. And also another thing that Mike P said that he had an issue with is when they initially, you know, got the contract and, you know, he signed the contract and everything. This was supposed to be an app-only event. Now URL is opening the door, which is a good thing. They're doing, you know, the event on caffeine. You know, they're showing it live on caffeine. You know, fans have to pay. If you're not an app subscriber, it's $25. If you are an app subscriber, it's $10. Now, the issue with that is these guys were told, yo, this is going to be an app-only event. This is the budget. This is the price. You know, it's not a caffeine. It's not going to be a big joint. So when they were negotiating, you know, their price, they're negotiating their price for, all right, this is going to be exclusive, small, app-only event. Now it's on caffeine. That's a whole different ball game. So I wonder, like, is those type of terms in the contract? Because clearly they're able to pull back and not want to do the battle. Now that it's on a smaller platform, you know, I mean, a bigger platform, they're not getting more money You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, they're just now getting their money, their deposit for the battle. So I don't know, man. It's not a good look, bro. It's not a good look. And if I was him, I would have backed out the battle as well. You know, Jakkboy kind of confirmed the story from Mike P, basically saying like, yeah, bro, like these dudes, they didn't give us the money. You know what I'm saying? And now it's going caffeine. It's a bigger opportunity, which they love. But it's like, bro, we need more money. You know what I'm saying? Like, bigger eyes are gonna be on this now. So it's a whole different ball game. You know what I mean? And I think URL was trying to cut a corner and kind of lock these guys in at a certain price and then backdoor it and then be like, yo, this is gonna be on caffeine, you know. I don't know, man. URL, y'all been doing a very bad job with the communication with not only the fans, but the battlers, bro. The battlers. Like, here it is. We're in July now. We still have not heard anything about Summer Madness. We don't know if Summer Madness is going down. No matchups have been booked in. Even the clear-cut eye matchups, the matchups that we know should be on Summer Madness. These guys are saying, man, they didn't even get a contract. No deposit, no nothing. So it's like, bro, what the hell is going on, man? And Mike P, man, you know, Mike P is seriously, he's a great talent, bro. Like I said, my first time seeing Mike P was Nome Irving Plaza against New Jersey Twerk. They were a surprise battle, and he beat New Jersey Twerk clear. You know what I'm saying? So he's had a lot of dope opportunities. He's had some opportunities where it's like it didn't really pan out to his favor, you know, with the Geechee Gotti battle, you know what I'm saying, the Bill Collector battle, the Ryder battle. You know, he's had a couple joints. Then he's had a couple great battles as well. The Sharon battle was a really good look. I thought the T-Top battle was a really good look. You know, I think just URL just really hasn't really taken advantage of his fan base and his type of talent that he brings to the table. I think URL could kind of cultivate that and give him more better opportunities. You know, now he's in a situation now where it's like, all right, URL on some funny shit. They're not really giving me any like plates. You know what I'm saying? And now where you're left to go. You know, you pretty much from what a lot of people are saying is you kind of shaded RBE. So the opportunity for you to go to RBE and get plates is, I don't know. I have never really seen you publicly disrespect RBE or ARP. So that relationship might still be there, but like the negotiation power, you know what I'm saying, to be like, yo, I'm gonna go over here, da-da-da, and then you could probably, you know, run back like, yo, URL, they offered me da-da-da. That's kind of probably dead. You know, you probably don't have that negotiation power, but hopefully, you know, that opportunity is not done. You can still maybe have a conversation with ARP, work some things out, maybe get a couple, you know, matchups on smaller cards and work your way up to the big stages and, you know, the big small rooms. Other platforms like GTX. GTX has a big ass card, so hopefully, you know, they're going to be consistent and throwing a lot more cards, you know, throughout the rest of the year. Hopefully, you know, you can get an opportunity on there, because let's keep it real, there's not many two big platforms that you can battle on. You know, you got the Riot, you got John and Don's League, you got Gate to the Garden, you got, of course, URL, RBE, GTX. I don't really know about what's up with King of the Dot, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, there's no other leagues that you can really battle on a consistent basis, you know, and you haven't really built a strong enough profile, you know, and get enough battles where you can have that as negotiation power going to a whole nother platform. So I don't know, man. It's very unfortunate. Hopefully, you know, URL and Mike P can have a conversation and get on the same page of things, and they can work this shit out, because Mike P is a very great talent and he has a really big fan base as well. You know, I heard Mike P say, man, he had the opportunity to be on gun titles, man. I was like, wow, really? And you didn't take advantage of that opportunity? I don't know, man. That might have been a good look for you, man, to get under the wing of Sue Surf and Tay Rock. It's kind of a weird combination. I don't know how that would have looked from a marketing standpoint, but you never know, man. They grabbed Prestavia. You know, she was a Christian battle rapper. You know, she done turned to a whole gun butter stab. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That probably could have worked out. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. But hopefully, you know, they could work that shit out, man. And we could see Mike P in the ring. We could see this Jakkboy main. And, you know, Mike P battle. Hopefully, maybe they can open up Summer Madness. I'm not mad at it. you know, put them niggas on Summer Madness to open up. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I think that'd be a really great opportunity for them to open the night up, you know, and that'd be a good look for both parties involved. But let me know how y'all feel in the comment section, man. It's your boy Acito, man. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Follow me on all social media platforms. It's your boy. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.